Hello and welcome to Learn Penang Hokkien. My name is Timothy and you're watching a series of videos to teach you how to speak Penang Hokkien, the dialect of the Hokkien language that is spoken in Penang as well as the northern part of West Malaysia. We are now into the 9th lesson. Yes, this is lesson 9. In this lesson, we are going to learn adpositions. Adposition, which comprises prepositions, postposition, and circumpositions, are words that tell us the location of things. What is here and what is the location of one thing in relation to another thing. And we are going to start right away with the first word that we want to learn for this particular lesson. And that word is talok. Talok means where. It's used to ask questions with regards to adpositions. And you can use it in a two-word sentence such as Michael talok, meaning where's Michael? So that's as easy as it gets. Michael talok. Why Chia talok? Where's my car? Sincere talok. Where's the teacher? Louis Sincere talok. Where's your teacher? Like that. Now, in addition to the word talok, another word that is very important to learn is ti. Ti means at. For example, ti chu means at home. Ti oteng means at school. So, ti is the citation form. Ti is the sandhi form. So, when you use it with a noun behind it, it is always in the sandhi form. Ti chu, ti oteng. And you can also use it with ti talok, where Michael ti talok is almost the same as Michael talok. However, Michael talok sounds a bit abrupt. So you might want to say Michael ti talok. Where's Michael? Why Chia ti talok? Where's my car? So ti is translated as at or on. Ti Ming Cheng on the bed. Ti Chu is at home. Ti Chu Ting on the roof. So we use ti for all the different places where something can be located. And also bo ti. Bo ti means not home. Michael uti bo means is Michael home? Michael bo ti. Bo Michael bo ti. No, Michael is not at home. So uti bo is he at home? Bo ti means not at home. Next, we learn the words here and there. Here is chipeng. We have learned before, chile is this. Chile is this one. So it's almost the same. Chipeng is here. Chipeng is like this, and peng means side. So it's like this side. Here is chipeng. How about there? There is hepeng. Hepeng is there. Chipeng is here. Now, where's Michael? Michael ti talok. Michael's here. Michael ti chipeng. Where's my pencil? Wa e enpit ti talok. Lu e enpit ti hepeng. Your pencil is there. Why Chia ti talok? Where's my car? Lui Chia ti chipeng. Your car is here. So that's chipeng and hepeng. In the next part of our lesson, we are going to learn a few postpositions or adpositions used to show location of things in relation to one another. So I'll be seeing you very soon. Hello and welcome back to Learn Penang Hokkien. We are in lesson 9, the lesson on adpositions. Adpositions are words used to show the position of things. In the earlier part of this lesson, we learned two words. The first one is talok, meaning where, and the second one is ti, means at or on. We also learned chipping meaning here and hipping meaning there. And now we are going to learn a few adpositions to show the location of things, and almost all of them have to be used with the word "ti." The first one is in the middle. In the middle is ti tiong ng. Ti tiong ng. So tiong ng is middle. In the middle is ti tiong ng. By the side is ti pinya. Ti pinya means by the side. So pinya is side. Ti pinya is by the side. In front is ti tao cheng. Tao cheng is front. So ti tao cheng is in front. Behind, ti ao bin. Ti ao bin is behind. How about above? If something is above is ti teng bin. Ti teng bin. Teng bin is above. Ti teng bin is at the location of being above. And then below is ete. Ti ete. So ti ete means to be located below. And then outside is gua bin. Ti gua bin. So gua bin is outside. How about inside? Inside is lai bin. Lai bin is inside. So ti lai bin is inside. Let's say on top of the table. Table is toteng. So on top of the table is ti toteng e teng bin. Ti and then the item toteng, and then you put the possessive particle e followed by the location teng bin. Ti toteng e teng bin means on top of the table. Under the table is ti toteng e ete. Ti toteng e ete is under the table. How about at the foot of the table? The foot is called ka. It can also be used for leg. So if you say ti toteng ka means it's at the foot of the table, it can almost be synonymous with under the table. But if you say ti toteng e ka means it's at the leg of the table. Ti toteng e ka. Toteng e ka means leg of the table. Whereas if you say ti toteng ka means at the foot of the table. Beside the table, ti toteng e pinya. Beside the table is ti toteng e pinya. You can ask something like this. Where is the cat? The cat is niao. Niao ti talo. Where's the cat? The cat is on the table. Niao ti toteng e teng bin. Niao ti toteng e teng bin. The cat is under the table. Niao ti toteng e ete. Niao ti toteng e ete. Where is my car? Wa e chia ti talo. And then the answer, your car is in front of the house. Lu e chia ti chu e tao cheng. Your car is behind the house. Lu e chia ti chu e ao bin. Where is the bird? Jiao ti talo. The bird is on the roof. Jiao ti chu ting. Jiao ti chu ting is the bird is on the roof. How about the bird is on top of the house? It would be Jiao ti chu e ting bin. Jiao ti chu e ting bin. Where is the dog? Gao ti talo. The dog is beside the house. Gao ti chu e pinya. Gao ti chu e pinya. Where's Michael? Michael ti talo. Michael is inside the house. Michael ti chu e lai bin. Michael ti chu e lai bin. Michael is behind the house. Michael đi chùa Albin. Michael đi chùa Albin. If you want to say, Michael is at the rear of the house. Michael is at the rear of the house is Michael đi chùa Alboi. Alboi is the rear side of the house. Michael is in front of the house. Michael đi chùa Thảo Chính. The word ta lộ is used in a very popular Penang Hokkien nursery rhyme, which I will create the recording for you in a separate video so that you can listen to it. The title of the nursery rhyme is Chao Mek Kong, means the grasshopper. This nursery rhyme uses the word ta lộ, which is where. So that concludes this very short lesson on adpositions. In the next part of this video, we are going to do some exercises. So I'll be seeing you very soon. Hello and welcome back to Learn Penang Hokkien Lesson 9, the lesson on adpositions. And now we have reached the exercise section of our lesson. We are going to do some exercises with regards to adpositions. I'm going to give you sentences in English. I need you to say it in Penang Hokkien and I will help you along. To start off, where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? Pencil in Penang Hokkien is en pit. So how do you say, where's my pencil? And the answer is, wa en pit ti ta lộ. Wa en pit ti ta lộ. The second one is, your pencil is on the table. Your pencil is on the table. Table is toteng and pencil is en pit. So how do you say, your pencil is on the table? The answer is, lu en pit ti toteng. Lu en pit ti toteng. How do you say, your pencil is under the table? And the answer is, lu en pit ti toteng ete. Lu en pit ti toteng ete. Now, the next item is shoe. Shoe is known in Penang Hokkien as a. It has the same pronunciation and spelling as the possessive particle a. So, a can mean the possessive particle and a is also shoe. Where's Michael's shoe? How do you say, where's Michael's shoe? And the answer is, Michael ti ta lộ. Michael ti ta lộ. You see that the a comes out twice. One is the possessive particle and the other one is shoe. So it comes out as Michael ti ta lộ. Michael's shoe is over here. How do you say that? Michael's shoe is over here. And the answer, Michael ti chipeng. Michael ti chipeng. How about, where is my pencil? And the answer, wa en pit ti ta lộ. Your pencil is on the table over there. How to say that? Your pencil is on the table over there. Lu en pit ti toteng ti hepeng. You see, ti happens twice. Lu en pit ti toteng ti hepeng. The next one is Michael home? How do you say, is Michael home? And the answer, Michael utibo. Michael utibo. You can also say, Michael uti chubo. Michael uti bo or Michael uti chu bo? And the answer, Michael is not at home. How do you say Michael is not at home? Michael boti chu or Michael boti. You can say Michael boti or Michael boti chu. The next one is the bird is on the tree. Bird is jiao. Tree is zhang. How do you say the bird is on the tree? And the answer, jiao di zhang. Jiao di zhang. How about the bird is on top of the tree or the bird is at the top of the tree? The answer is jiao di zhang ding. Here the word ding means the top. So zhang ding means the top of the tree. So if you say jiao di zhang ding, it means the bird is at the top of the tree. The rabbit is at the foot of the tree. The rabbit is at the foot of the tree. Rabbit is called bat thaw. Bat thaw is rabbit. So the rabbit is at the foot of the tree. Bat thaw di zhang ka. So zhang ka means the foot of the tree. Just as we learned earlier, the foot of the table is to ting ka. And you can still use the word ka in elsewhere, such as sua ka is foot of the hill. Sua ka is foot of the hill. Hill is sua. So sua ka, foot of the hill. So how do you say, my house is at the foot of the hill? My house is at the foot of the hill. And the answer, wai chu di sua ka. Wai chu di sua ka. And last one, my bicycle is in front of the house. Bicycle is ka chia. My bicycle is in front of the house. And the answer is, wai e ka chia di chu e tao jing. Wai e ka chia di chu e tao jing. And so that concludes our lesson on adpositions. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please take a moment to give this video a like so that YouTube will show it to more people. And subscribe to the Learn Penang Hokkien YouTube channel in order to learn some more of Penang Hokkien, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I create and upload a new video. Until we see again, thanks for watching.